go. Welcome back!
Heat it up, I don't like it if it's cold. Pizza rolls, I don't like it when it's cold.
Heat it up, I don't like it if it's cold. Put it in the microwave, I don't like it when it's cold.
Metro FPS.
What's up?
Welcome back.
This feels much more like we're talking to viewers than each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the setup is going to work nicely. As you can tell, we have a new setup. We're trying something new.
Yeah. Put in the comments if you like this setup. Every YouTuber ever.
It feels a lot more natural, I would say,
Yeah.
versus talking
Face to face.
face to face, but still far enough away from each other, and then the camera is
Yeah.
just its own thing going on.
Having to
over
like
here.
look
Yeah.
every time.
Now it's a more natural podcast setup.
Yeah.
I think it's going to work well. We're back. What's the date? January 28th or something?
Yeah, it's the 28th.
The last time we met was December 10th.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, that's longer than I thought it was.
Yeah, no, I knew it. It was starting to get long.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe DID's dead. No, never.
We're never dead. You know, we might go on a long hiatus every once in a while, but
We were working.
we're still here.
It was behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
Quick announcement. We'll just jump into it. DI3 announcement. We announced this, mid-December?
Yeah.
Not. It was the week after we dropped our last episode, so it was a long time ago,
Mhm.
about a month ago. DI3 official results are in. We got Jerry Dickerson, not avid. Is avid the word? Avid skater.
I guess, yeah.
He'll when we bring him on, he'll let us know what he wants to be called. We got young Jerry Dickerson, power move, Tyler Pascal, power move, and Icy Teej, power move. All great selections. And they're the official DID ambassadors. I know. What do you think about them?
Yeah, it's a good move. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Obviously, they'll be a pivotal part in like where we go with our brand and like just repping a bunch of the stuff we've got, and they'll just be out and about. So if you see them, say hey.
Yep. And then I know as far as Jerry's case, he's brought a lot of new followers and people to the DID productions. So if you're new, welcome. We're starting to dive into the skater community. All right, and that's the announcement. It's a month and a half overdue, but
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
but DI3 announcement, it's been completed. And as far as drops, those will come.
Yeah,
But,
definitely on the way.
yeah, we're working.
Mm-hmm.
So let's jump into it. I know we were catching up, me and you, because me and you actually haven't even.
Seen each other since then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spoke much. I actually have something to tell you that I haven't told you yet.
Oh.
Through all the recaps we got beforehand. You know, just gotta make sure we're recording. Yeah. I'm a vegetarian now.
Wow. A vegetarian.
Yeah. So I'm not like a vegan. I'm not crazy. I'm not like running around telling everybody I'm a vegan just because I can. But yeah. I mean, it's been like 2 months maybe.
2 months? So you were a vegetarian?
No, I guess like literally like right when I stopped the last time I saw you. So like a month and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. So a lot has changed. So what's the difference between, I don't know. No disrespect.
No, you're good.
What's the difference between a vegan and a vegetarian?
So like a vegan won't eat anything from animals. So you can't eat like milk or cheese or like any dairy because it comes from a cow.
Okay. I think I knew that.
Yeah. But like vegetarian just means I don't eat meat. So like I don't eat like fish or chicken or
Wow.
like cows or anything like that.
Feels like yesterday we were just at Panda Express.
I know, yeah.
You were tearing up some orange chicken.
I still go to Panda Express actually. You can just get like chow mein and vegetables. And they're like little like ragoons. They're just cream cheese. So it's not even crab.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's big news.
Yeah, it's you know, it's not bad. It's not hard at all. I haven't even really noticed.
I couldn't do it. I mean, I probably could if I put my mind to it.
Yeah,
Has it been hard?
It's not been hard at all. Like, I thought it might be difficult. Like, sometimes it's weird if you go to, like, a Panda Express or something like that, and you're like, damn, I could kill for some chicken. But, like, unless you're looking at chicken or you're looking at a hamburger, you're never like, hamburger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's only, like, when that option's in front of you that it's like, oh, that could be fun. But, yeah, like, there's so many, like, good recipes in food. Like, we've been cooking a bunch and stuff. It's, like,
Wow.
pretty regular.
Yeah.
It's, like, weirdly easy.
Well, congrats.
Thanks. Yeah.
Congrats
Just
on that. That's big.
throw that out there.
So now, look, we do it all, I guess. Now.
Yeah.
I mean, what don't we do? What don't we have in our attributes?
I guess we're not ladies.
Fair enough.
We are not women.
That was a
We
good-
have women though, so
So does that count? Does that disqualify that?
maybe.
Anyways, I was talking to you about the stock market thing going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been a fan of. I've never taken the time to get into the stock market stuff because it's organized gambling. That's all it is.
Oh yeah.
I just would rather put my time into other stuff than looking at graphs.
Yeah, you gotta have like a decent amount of money to invest to even make money.
Yeah, but now you don't actually. Now
Yeah.
that line is false as of like a few days ago.
Wow.
I kind of gave you a short rundown, but it's like the Redditors of this subreddit found a loophole, and they pretty much just put their own value on certain stocks.
Yeah.
And people started buying them up, and the people, like the actual people of America, started just buying these stocks and blew it up, and millionaires were popping up all over the place. And it's this big loophole, and I think it's crazy how like that loophole has been exposed where anybody, like it's a free market, and to the point where it's not a free market anymore. The government stepped in, and those big guys stepped in and just shut it down, which is also corrupt.
Yup.
But I find that crazy, and that stories like that is why I wish, like, oh, that would have been
Good to
convenient to know how to do that stuff and to
Yeah.
invest and make a few,
Quick bucks.
a few quick bucks.
Yeah, like feel free to hit us up if you've got any quick money making schemes.
Okay, we've been on it.
We've been doing our own thing, but we're not just gonna give out our
no.
We're not gonna get shut down.
No.
Yeah.
And then you told me about the or you showed me the lottery thing.
Yep. People buying up just bulk lottery tickets and making bank. That was a high investment though, $48K at a store. But then you're walking away with like 2 or 3 million,
Yeah, so what he's saying is there's just this group of friends who just bought $48,000 worth of lottery tickets, and they won how many times?
Yeah, they just keep going to like local, like small stations and buying bulk lottery tickets, and then you win like a couple times. I was doing some research into it myself and like how you might be able to pull it off. The lottery posts online how many winning tickets are left in each like category. So you play like Scratch 5, or if there's like the Christmas lottery, like each ticket is its own thing, and then you go online and you can see how many winning tickets of that type of ticket are left, and then you can run the math and see like how long has it been out for, right? How many tickets are left, and then you could just go after those high winning tickets. Like, okay, there's 10 winning tickets of this category, and there's only one of this one. We're gonna bulk buy the 10 winning ticket one, and then there's still X amount of winning tickets, and if you buy them all up, then you've got a high chance of winning. So that's at least what I imagine they're doing.
It has to be, yeah.
Right, you're just doing a lot of numbers and paying a lot of attention to like how many tickets have been bought and how many are left, and then you can just kind of math it out.
It's like those schemes is just work. But I feel like at that level,
I mean, like, how much work are you doing? Like, if
Yeah.
you sat down for like maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, and you really got to know the system in and out, 2 weeks dedicated to this, you execute for a week, and then you're walking away with like $1 or $2 million, which is going to take you like 40 or 50 years at a regular job.
wow, yeah.
1 to 2
it's
weeks.
worth the 2 weeks.
Or 50 years, like, what are you willing to sacrifice there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to figure it out.
Yeah, I gotta be just one step ahead.
DID as a whole, we're all gonna figure it out. We're
Yeah.
gonna do basically what they did with the stock market.
Yeah.
They all came together and they made each other rich.
Community effort here.
Yep, DID. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
That'll be fun. That'll be a good time.
We need to find a loophole. We probably shouldn't say that out loud. FBI's listening.
If we just say we need to find one and then never say we find one, we're fine.
Yeah.
We just never openly admit.
Yeah, so if you're new to DID,
Welcome.
yeah, welcome and keep it down low. Keep it down low.
If you're in the FBI, turn it off now.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, so since I feel like it's going to be a lot of since we last talked,
Right? Yeah.
So sort of updates. I've been streaming a lot. Twitch.tv/itsmetrofps. How convenient. I went with the same name.
Good to see.
Good branding, good marketing skills. We are educated. Yeah, I've been streaming a lot over there. Getting my first Twitch paycheck.
Dang.
Coming in over there.
Okay.
Yep. Got a little community building over there.
Flex.
I'm hoping that we'll start mending in with this,
Yeah.
and then you'll have your thing, and it'll all kind of mend in where it's like just us.
We gotta
VIP.
just start doing like where we play games together. You know, like I've been playing COD, Cold War.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should just like pop on with you one time. We could play.
Yeah, and we just
Talk
play.
shit.
I just stream.
Yeah.
School started back up, so I've kind of had a rough start there, but I'll get back on schedule. It's been going good, and then we got to consider doing some YouTube.
We do. Yeah. Sit down and make some real videos, not just podcast videos.
Yeah.
We got some music videos we gotta make.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
We got a lot of work to do, but I think the break is gonna serve as a good reset. We had one last year, and I felt like it was a good reset. We came back pretty hard. Pause.
Yeah.
Same with this one, and yeah, I think YouTube wise, I have so many ideas that I want to do.
Oh yeah.
And I got that PC and set up, so it's like I've been just looking at how to do all this stuff. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, a lot of fun. Got some ideas too. It'll be stupid. We'll have a good time. Good time.
I think. Have you heard the new Kid Cudi album?
Mm.
Yeah, that dropped. I think actually the night we dropped the last podcast.
No way.
After this, we'll have to go run
Yeah.
a few songs. Have you heard Kid Cudi before?
Yeah.
His stuff is a lot slower,
Mhm.
a lot more, I don't know, out there, I guess.
Yeah.
But I feel like sound wise, we can hit some of the stuff he's been hitting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll have to show you that. So with the new album, I know I told you, we'll let them know. This isn't an announcement, but it's not an announcement, but we're just giving you an idea. I think this is it. We got one more album left in us.
Yeah.
It's going to be a 2021 album. I don't think we should put any date. We're not going to put a date on it.
Mm-hmm.
We're
You'll
ju-
know when it drops.
Yeah. We'll start dropping stuff. We're going to work on it, but
Yeah.
that's going to be it. Because, not because we don't want to not do it, but I'll be graduating and leaving.
Yeah.
So it's like, I was telling you, I was like, I can't imagine us being like linking up when we're 25, 26 to make a song about soda pop again. Just up in your room, just going hard on the mic.
What do you mean in my room? You mean the studio?
Oh,
By then we're gonna have a studio.
That's right.
Not even Josh knows that.
So let's put it this way: we're saying this is it for the music, unless one blows up.
Which is in your hands, honestly.
Yeah.
yeah, like
It is.
if you don't want it to be the last one, no pressure. But
Yeah, no pressure.
yeah,
Spread the love,
It's
spread the
whatever.
music. We'll all rise up together.
yeah,
But we got to make some hits too. We got to make
Mhm.
some stuff worthy.
yeah. We'll be putting some tracks down for sure.
Yeah, it'll be fun. We'll get back in that lab. But the podcast is going to be, I think, the thing that lives on
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. We'll have our little
Weekly
remote
podcast, and
Mhm.
who knows what it grows into.
Yeah.
As far as like the year goes, like school wise, I'm so over it.
I don't envy that at all. I would talk with Hannah about school and stuff. I'm like, dang, dude.
Yeah.
Nope.
I got 5 classes this semester, 2 over the summer, 5 in December, and that's to graduate in December. It's annoying.
Yeah.
We are educated people. Me and you. Yeah, not to flex, no flex, but I was talking with someone like a week ago. I was like I get good grades and stuff, but I don't like school.
Oh yeah, no way.
And something that it bothers me is like when you go to these entrepreneurs, quote unquote, and a lot of people our age who are trying to do stuff, like even what we're doing, and it's like they're always like, oh, school wasn't for me. Oh, I can't work an office job. Dude, school's for nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody plans and wakes up in the morning and is like, I want to work an office job.
God, I can't wait to sit at my desk for 9 hours.
Like, nobody is like that. Everyone's just like you.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to go to school.
Should have seen that email I sent, dude. It was sick.
Yeah, like...
Hit that CC button.
I can't stand it when people say, oh, school wasn't for me. I wanted to become an entrepreneur, have my own business. Dude, I don't enjoy writing MLA format 9-page papers on a critical analysis of cinema history.
Classic.
Like,
Classic, man.
I don't want to do that. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. I think I don't know. After being graduated, though, my thoughts on school have changed a little bit.
Really?
Yeah. I would say mostly just that I realized how much fun going to school was. Like, not class, but like all the stupid stuff you do in school.
Right.
Yeah, like, I miss that. I miss, like, ditching class or, like, showing my friends and just talking mad shit the whole time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't miss, like, writing papers or, like, I don't miss learning, like, the stuff in my class. I guess it was, like, cool classes, you care about, but, like, those gen ed classes you just have to go to. But, like, yeah.
Yeah.
School sucks, but, like, if you can focus on those little things, you can get through it. Like, it's...
I think you will never, like, really appreciate those things in the moment.
Yeah.
That's, like... It's just inevitable for it to happen after you're done with it. Because I have those same feelings towards high school. I mean, and I had fun in high school, but I didn't like high school, like writing. I didn't like the school part, but like when I look back at it, I'm like, wow, like I kind of missed that. That was fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah.
School.
In the moment, nah. When I start building schedules around homework and class, trash.
Yeah, like working is definitely a different vibe. It's much different than I thought it would be, where like just going to work. Like I don't know. Yeah, my thoughts have changed. Like, just working every day instead of going to school is like, it's nice because I do come home and I'm done.
Yeah.
And like I don't work until 11, so I can just like hang out in the morning. Wake
You're not
up,
thinking about
whatever.
anything.
Yeah, not pressured at all.
Yep.
And then I clock out at 6, and I'm like, I clock out at 6. Whatever I do, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And like, but then it is weird. Like, you work and go to school, and you can kind of like get a feel for both, but you don't really understand like what it's like just to go to work. Like, it's different than I thought it would be. Because like when you work and go to school becomes like a break almost. You're like putting your brain towards something, and then you're like, damn, I can't wait to go to work and do anything else. And you go to work and you like work along, like 2 or 3 days, and you're like, damn, school's gonna be a nice break from work, and you don't have that break anymore. It's like every day it's just like, it's just another day of work.
Oh, the system. We're talking about the system.
Yeah. So it can grind on you for sure, but it's just like school. Like, just appreciating those little moments. It makes it worth it, Like, I got good coworkers, and we just joke. Like, it's a good time. We just joke around and like, yeah. I don't know how to explain it. That being like talking about my regular day at work, but there's still like little things that make it worth it. But just gotta blow up and then not have to deal with it.
I know. We'll bring you guys with us. We promise.
Exactly.
We promise. But we understand. We gotta put out the content that you guys want to get behind.
Yeah, I feel like this episode too is gonna be like crazy. Like
Like, what do you mean?
I feel like this episode's gonna be like a lot like our first like one or two, where we're just kind of like talking. But then like I feel like the last episode and the one before that were just like good, you know, they're like good vibes.
Yeah.
Those are like definitely the style we want to go for, but I feel like it's hard once you take a break to get right back into it.
Yeah.
So like bear with us through this.
Yeah.
Next week it'll be the same old. Having a
Get
good
the
time.
consistency going back.
Yeah.
It just makes it flow nicer when you're meeting week to week.
Oh yeah.
Because stuff happens every day, so it's easy to just pick up where you left off and to actually talk about topics.
Yeah, stick on something.
Yep. Yeah, we'll get back in the groove. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah. What do we have time wise? I guess I have a timer, but we're at like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
21 minutes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think, but yeah, we understand. We gotta put out content that you guys want to get behind. We know what we're doing.
Yeah. I mean, like, and two, like, bringing you guys up with us. Like, feel free to, like, let us know.
Yeah.
Like, what do you guys, like, yeah. I mean, I'll talk about movies all day. Like,
Yeah.
I can talk music more.
Please no more movies. I come straight now, so we're scheduled to meet Thursdays now after my class, which is an American cinema class where we talk about movies for
I could
2 hours and 45 minutes. No more movies here.
That's awesome.
But like I think the key with bringing it up is I mean, we talked about it, consistency. You guys, those of you who have been with us are expecting a product on a certain time, which again,
I don't know why you would.
at this point.
Yeah, I mean, if you stuck with us, come on.
Yeah, at this point, it's
we get to things.
if you know us, you know us.
Yeah, for real.
If you know us, you don't expect it. Yeah, I'll do better. I know me and Ben, I'm all for dates and putting time frames. I feel like it puts the pressure to actually do it. Otherwise, I won't do it.
Yeah,
and that's
yeah,
for
yeah.
me personally, and you're a little bit opposite of that. So sometimes we have that disconnect where I amp them up, and then
you know, things happen.
day comes in, and it's like, oh.
Classic.
Yeah. We'll get better. We'll get on the same page.
Yeah, I feel like too, like, yeah, like as we make announcements, they'll just be more serious when we make announcements. There'll be less like date driven things, but when there are, they'll be like hard dates. That won't be like tentative.
Yeah.
When things pop up in the future, yeah. Man, good times.
Good times. Speaking of movies, I spent 2 hours and 45 minutes learning about Charlie Chaplin.
Man, that's like the worst part about it. I've taken a couple of cinema classes for sure, but it's never like things you want to learn. It's always like,
I know.
here's the history of cinema. It's like, yeah, like definitely like watch the influential flicks, but it's like how many times can you watch like
A silent movie.
yeah, or like oh, here's another Orson Welles flick, or like cool, I get it.
It's cool for 20 minutes.
Yeah, and it's like cinema can be interesting to talk about if you're not just talking about the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like, dang.
And like so the class I'm in, it's a higher level class because I need these higher level credits.
Right.
All the kids in there are like film, editor, direct. I'm the only kid who's like general communications. So all these kids are going hard in this class. And I'm just sitting in there listening to sound production, which I should probably be listening to, considering we're DID Productions. I should probably be picking up on this stuff. But it's like sound production, they'll carry a conversation for an hour.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
Yeah.
dude, stop. Does anyone else have anything to say? Yeah, I'd like to add on. No, stop.
And it's always like weird too. Yeah, a couple of cinema classes, like the kids in those classes are just funny, man.
Oh yeah, they're a different breed. If you're a cinema kid, you're a cinema kid. It's okay.
Yeah.
We're a different breed. It's just.
Yeah, I feel like in specific degrees, there's like weird elitism, especially in art degrees. There's like a weird like, if you're in it, you're in it, and if you're not, you're an outcast. It's like.
Exactly, and I'm an outcast in that one. And I really try to bring the heat because I need those participation points. But man, those kids.
They go off.
I'm like we were talking about movie theaters or something. and how they're like, how they innovate movie theaters, how they've like come up to modern day.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know, I think like movie theaters, like I feel like eventually at this rate with how movies are coming on straight to your TV and stuff, I feel like they're going to become like the next drive-in. Like it's going to be just, you go to the movie theater for the experience. Oh, those people did not like that. Actually, that's not...
You offended their culture.
Yeah, I offended. I was like, okay, never mind. Like, yeah, you have a point, but I had one too.
Yeah.
But you just stomped me out in front of the teacher. And the teachers were on your side, clearly.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like, they were offended that I was...
Even mention that.
Yeah, could mention movie theaters dying. I was like, come on, let's be real. HBO Max just released this January their whole lineup of 2021 movies on TV.
Yeah.
You have an HBO Max subscription, you can watch the new Wonder Woman came out, and you could watch it straight from your TV when it drops. Tomorrow, a Denzel Washington movie comes out with Jared Leto and Rami Malek, you know. It's going to be a good movie.
Yeah.
It's coming straight to the TV. You have the option to go to the theater.
Yeah.
Why am I going to do that when I can watch it from TV? So I don't know how they were so like they put up a wall on, oh, that can't happen. That's impossible. What do you mean? Drive-ins were cool.
Yeah.
Like, those were the thing to do. Look at drive-ins now. There's like one in the state of Colorado.
Yeah.
That's where we're at, by the way.
Secret location.
Yeah. Undisclosed.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like... Yeah, I don't know if it'll die out, personally. As someone who, like,
here we go.
I, like, flirt the line in between being, like, into cinema and stuff, but, like... yeah, I'm not going to say it's, like, a hardcore, like... I'm mad at you for saying that, because I definitely understand that, like, it is, like, a dying thing, especially now.
Yeah.
But, like, I feel like there is, like, that semi-enjoyment of just, like, going to see a flick.
Right.
It's like getting out of your house and just watching a movie on a big-ass screen with loud speakers. You know?
Right.
It's like, that's cool, but is there enough people that enjoy that to keep it sustainable is the question. Yeah, and I totally understand that.
And it's like, I feel like movie theaters now, it's the experience.
Yeah,
It's
you're going
the
for
event.
going to the theater.
Yeah, like, you're going to go out, have dinner before,
Mhm.
then hit the movies.
Yeah.
It's like that whole
in the
thing.
line of, like, date night kind of feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like you're going to go because Avengers came out.
Yeah.
It's like you're going because you're going to go to the theater and there's a movie you might want to see. It's like, it's like an
Right.
event. It's its own
And like I
separate
said, I'm
entity.
not a movie hater. I love movies. I just, like, another thing I brought up with those guys was they were talking about how movie theaters actually, or the cinema is what they call it.
Oh,
My
nice.
bad.
Yeah.
The cinema.
Actually, they're films. They're not movies.
Yeah. The films that were being shown at the cinema.
Nice.
They were like starting to die out with silent movies, and the way they brought people back was because of the sound.
Talkies.
And they I learned that today.
I know the terms. Don't worry.
And they brought all these sounds and invested thousands and millions of dollars in just sound systems, and they had to revamp entire movie theaters to add these sound systems and all this stuff. Like, it changed the game to bring people back, and they were like amping this up, and they were getting so excited in this conversation, and I was like, you know, I just think it's funny, and they should have known right there. They should have known right there that I was coming with a heater
right
down the
in the
middle.
gut.
Yeah. Down the middle. And I was like, you know, I think it's just funny, like, so here we have a cinema that is that was dying. So they innovated and they progressed to this big, like, unimaginable thing at the time.
Right.
Just revolving around sounds and stuff. And just pushing to the future as quickly as they did to just make the experience that much more better and to save the cinemas and stuff. Well, now, as movies were dying, cinemas.
There you go.
As cinemas were dying, I'm going to get an A on this test with how I'm using these terms. Now, as cinemas are dying, what did they do? They added recliners, and they added the availability of purchasing liquor. and drinking that. And what is that? What do you do? So what do they do? Well, when you look at it, they took the cinema and they reversed it and said they wanted to make the cinema feel like you're at home.
Yeah.
They didn't like that either. I was like, how are you arguing this? They did it at Tinseltown down the street. They did it.
Yeah, they bring you food.
So you can feel like you're at home, kicked up, reclined back, drinking a beer and watching a movie
with 30 other strangers that you can't pause the movie and use the restroom with.
Yeah,
like what?
So they progressed to save it, and now I guess it's still progressing, but they went backwards. So how are you gonna build the movie theater so now the experience is like you're at home?
Yeah.
And how are you gonna compete with the actual at home?
Way cheaper. You got way more comfort. You can never be as comfortable as you are at home.
Exactly, and that's what I brought up. But they were.
That's a fair point.
And the teachers, they agreed, but they diverted that real quickly. It's the experience. And I'm like, what are we at? What time?
Well, we're at 30 minutes. I just want to make sure everything is stopped.
Oh yeah, up on the camera.
You know what's funny? You mentioned that earlier. I don't know if people can hear me. Anyways, I remember what I was gonna say.
You want to clap?
Yeah. Just like mentioning stuff from like class and the way you said cinemas.
Yeah.
There's something like so satisfying about like being in a class where you're not supposed to be, like when you're just taking that class for whatever reason. It's full of just like major kids. Yeah. Like getting to their point and like when they're upset and then you just start using their terminology. Like it's like weirdly fun, you know? Like because they just start to expect that like, you're the outsider and you don't know anything, and then they're like, okay, look. Yeah. And then you like bring in their words and you start cutting them off. It's like it was so satisfying, dude.
And like I'm not a movie hater. That's why I'm in the class, was because I was interested in what they were talking about. I was just bringing up questions that I had. Yeah. And they
shut it down.
They didn't like it because I don't know what they think they're doing. It's like they all want to be the next Charlie Chaplin. Like, yeah, we're actually going to go back to some silent movies. We're going to do that. We're going to bring that back. Like, what do you guys think you're going to do? Yeah. But yeah, that was my experience today. So if we come here and talk about movies and cinemas.
I will never high level you, that's for sure. Like, I watched Xanadu yesterday, which is like one of the worst rated films. Like for like a musical whatevers. You know the Razzies? Like the movie awards for the worst movies? They made like a...
Oh yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, the opposite of like the Oscars and everything like that. It started because of that movie. When we watched that last night, it was just... What a great time that was.
I discovered a bad movie called, I think it was Walrus. Tusk.
You've seen Tusk?
I watched it over winter break.
Let's go, man. It's part of a trilogy.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I only watched the first Tusk.
The other two movies are Yoga Hosers and Moose Jaw, which isn't out yet.
Oh, but so they have a new one coming out.
Yeah, they're like not related, but it's part of this like trilogy of something or another. Tusk is whack, man.
Tusk was crazy.
Yeah,
I didn't know what I was watching,
That's a movie to just stumble into.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
I think somebody mentioned it on YouTube. I was like, oh, what? The guy turned. It's like a human centipede. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, I could watch that.
Yeah. 3 a.m, and I was like, this is taking weird turns, but I couldn't shut it off.
Yeah.
I couldn't shut it off.
Yeah.
So I guess it was good in that sense.
It's in it.
Wow. Well, that was a good. We're back, baby.
Yeah.
We're back.
Definitely.
I think you mentioned something about the camera. What happened with the camera?
Yeah. If you're watching the video, sorry about that little like. I don't know how long it's gonna be, just like a screen or whatever. But yeah, I gotta figure out how to get my camera to not just automatically stop and turn off filming after a certain amount of time. So that's that blank spot. Hopefully it won't happen next time. But
yeah, if you pop it on Spotify, it doesn't affect you.
Yeah, you can just hear us fiddling around maybe for a sec. But
so let's pretend like we're talking to the Spotify guys.
Yeah, what's up? Spotify.
Nothing even happened. So
yeah,
this is just our normal closer. I know we mentioned we didn't want to make it announcement heavy. Yeah. But it's hard to do that when you take like
so long off. Yeah.
Yeah, what? 40 days, 50 days.
Yeah.
We haven't seen each other in a long time.
A minute, for sure.
Yeah, so it was more of natural announcements. We try to not do that.
Mhm.
But this is what you get this week, okay? We'll be
Yeah.
back next week.
Talking about movies, films in the cinema.
We'll be back the week after that. After that, we're going to get this consistency rolling.
Yeah, for sure.
New viewers, if you're new and you made it this far, congratulations.
Shout out.
But I know most of you new guys, you guys are probably coming from Instagram.
Mm.
And that's where we post all our updates. We only have an Instagram, so that's where everything is going to be at.
Yeah.
Everything. I'm happy to be back.
Same.
We're going to get to work. We're going to start pushing out this content, and it's 2021, the year of DID.
Facts.
It's takeover season, boys. It's takeover. We're going to drop an album. We're going to have music videos. We're going to drop the apparel. And we're going to be coming to you every week with some podcasts.
I like it.
This was not supposed to be an announcement podcast, but I hope you enjoyed the announcement podcast.
Yeah. Yep.
We'll be back next week with some topics.
And goodbye.